everyone who's watching this video, and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna take a look at everything that's coming to Life Makeover both soon and not so soon. We had a lot of exciting announcements during Saturday's live stream, so this news video might be a bit longer than I normally make. But before we get to the fun part, I would love to talk a little bit about my outfit. If you've seen my luminous dance pulls and stylings video, you already know that I got the Decom hair, and I really like it. And by the way, it reminds me the hairstyle from Guardian Cutie banner. I really wanted to style it, and it turned out adorable with the scented lotus dress that we got not so long ago. For a 4-star item, it dyes surprisingly well. And I went with a green and orange color combination with some pink and gold details. The coat from Flute Melody looks like it's part of the dress, so I added it without any hesitation. I also have it star-lighted, which let me choose the exact colors I wanted to fit the dress. I paired it with cute traditional socks that match the fabric of the dress and some really beautiful Chinese shoes. In the hair, she's wearing flowers from Chanting Dew, along with the horns from Antelope Honor, which look really similar to her braids thanks to the dyes. I added a bamboo necklace, which I might replace later, and a tiny floral earrings as extra accessories. Golden bracelets as gloves item, and she's holding a lotus flower she picked from this gorgeous lotus pond. She has freckles on her face, orange lipstick, and soft floral eyeshadow that matches the earrings. Honestly, I was feeling sad and kinda tired over the last few days, and putting this outfit together gave me a little boost of energy and joy. I really love how this game helps us relax and let go of our worries. But of course, it never really lets our wallets rest. So let's take a look at what the game has prepared for us next, so we never stop pulling. Let's start with background packs. First, we have the poem and aria background, which was featured in one of the Bloody Mary trailers. It's a beautiful romantic scene with a gorgeous black piano and dramatic falling rose petals. And next is the Raindrop Plantain scene, a tropical garden with traditional architecture, a cloudy sky and rain. I guess it's connected to the properties we have in the Joint Wonder community. Here's the monthly sign-in reward for Malaysian server for February. Waistline Sniper set. We have a few months difference, so we will get this set much later. In the next version, we get a new fashion code, Night Owl Agent. Honestly, can't wait for this one, it's so cute. And now, with Chinese New Year just around the corner, Life Makeover has announced and already released for Chinese servers a new 6-star lychees, inspired by the rich symbolism of traditional Chinese culture. Each lunar year is guided by a zodiac animal, and every sign is also connected to one of the 5 natural elements: water, earth, wood, fire, and metal. While 2026 is the year of the fire horse, this lunar 6-star lychees centers around the tiger, a powerful symbol of courage, protection, vitality, and strength. Before we dive into a detailed discussion of the set, I would love to show you the lychees trailer. It's just 2 minutes long, and trust me, it's always worth watching. So yes, the light chase is called Eternal Roar, and it's a Lunar New Year Set banner for the Chinese and Malaysian servers. I am confident that we won't be getting this banner on global, so please don't get too excited about pulling for the tiger just yet, because last year global didn't get the Plume Essence banner, which was honestly pretty unexpected, and because of that, I believe we'll most likely get the Tipsy Luan 6-star set instead. Personally, I think Plume Essence is the stronger banner. Here you can see it's 6-star set Tipsy Luan, the 5-star set Dragon Message, and the 4-star set Bear Wander. I find the pieces from all 3 sets incredibly versatile, and if Global doesn't get this banner, I'm honestly gonna lose it just like a lot of other players. I also want to show you the Decom items. We have the handheld Yearly Closure, the dress Year-End Song, and the hat Sound of Rain. The item I care about the most though is the background called Pooled Moonlight. As usual, it costs 400 coins, and in my opinion, it's easily one of the most beautiful Decom backgrounds in the whole game. At this point, I'm honestly tired seeing Plume Essence sets on the loading screen. It almost feels cruel to have them so close, yet still completely out of reach. So I have my fingers crossed that we will get an announcement this weekend, and that it's gonna be for Plume Essence 6-star banner. But I've talked enough about that. Let's get back to Eternal Roar. Once again, I want to say that we may not get this banner anytime soon, so it's probably best not to get too emotionally attached to these outfits just yet. The 6-star set is called Snowfall Pilgrim, and it's inspired by classical masterpieces such as Ode to the Goddess of the Luo River and the Scroll of the 87 Immortals, as well as deep philosophical traditions like Tai Chi, Yin Yang, and the 5 Elements. The first thing I want to say is that for me personally, the color palette of the set feels a bit too white and simple. But I do understand that these dominant colors are meant to symbolize purity, virtue, and balance. So thematically, it makes a lot of sense. The dress comes in 2 forms. The first is a form-skimming, floor-length gown that beautifully pulls on the ground. I really love how the top wraps around the body. Near the waistline, it almost looks like a flower bot. The dress is richly decorated with embroidery, and the edges there is luxurious fur trimming, which also appears along the wide sleeves. The second form adds long flowing ribbons that give the impression that she's floating in the air, making the dress feel lighter and more ethereal. The coat has 3 styles. The first one is quite short, the second version is a longer cape, and the third has extra ornamental details. Across all the styles, the front design probably remains consistent, featuring floral motifs, beads, and what looks like a 2-faced tiger element. The wings are very interesting. They're quite subtle within the full outfit, but from what I've seen, they resemble ink or paint slowly moving through the water. According to the game's description, their asymmetrical design is inspired by the balance of yin and yang. The back accessory comes in 2 modes. One features mountains and flowing rivers, while the second one shows pine branches and flying around swallows. It's said to be inspired by traditional Chinese landscape painting, and it's honestly one of the most striking parts of the set. The floating item also has 2 styles, featuring a Taiji symbol and ink wash mountains. Right now, I'm having a bit of a trouble spotting the exact difference between 2 versions, but it seems to be mainly related to color variation. Of course, we can't forget the Tiger Companion. The developers mentioned that they performed a full layer restoration of a white tiger's bone and muscle structure to make him look more realistic, and honestly, I think they did an amazing job. He looks fantastic. The shoes have a satiny main body with heels that appear semi-transparent and softly glowing, shaped like swirling water or wine. As extra details, there are delicate beads and tiny pom-poms decorating the front. We can also see a beaded necklace with symmetrically placed pom-poms and what I assume are repeating tiger elements, though I can't clearly see them, so that is a little bit of my speculation. The hairstyle is inspired by classic immortal hairstyles from Wu Daozi's 87 Immortals, and it looks even more beautiful when paired with its matching hair accessory. The hat itself appears to be adorable striped tiger ears, which adds a playful touch to the overall look. I record this on Wednesday and the set is already released on Chinese servers, and from what we can see, the light chase includes 13 items. The hair, dress, coat, backpiece, tiger companion, hat, hair accessory, necklace, floating item, wings, an additional item I'm not even sure about, socks, and shoes, bringing the total to 13. I'm not very familiar with traditional Chinese clothing, so if you're watching this and have more insight into the cultural references behind the set, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. I really adore traditional inspired outfits in this game, and this set caught my attention with some stunning details like the backpiece, floating item, the wings, and the coat. And honestly, they're gonna make the year-long wait kinda painful. And here we have the 5-star set Shark's Voyage, which comes together with the tiger, and honestly that pairing is a bit unexpected, right? I never would have guessed they'd match a very traditional 6-star set with something this goofy. First of all, there's the hat, a shark hat-shaped hood. It's honestly kinda cute. The hair is fluffy, messy, with adorable bangs and loose strands framing the face really nicely. The oversized dress looks like it's made from satin and features a sleeping shark drawing. At the bottom, it has gathered ruffles and what appears to be a chain from tiny sharks. The dress also comes with huge separate sleeves made from the same material with the same ruffling and shark details. And there seem to be shark teeth on the sleeves, made from lace. It's really charming, but is it actually usable? I'm not so sure. She also has a cape and a ridiculously cute shark tail, which honestly might be my favorite part. Under the dress, you can see socks designed like shark gills, asymmetrical leg warmers, and goofy shark slippers. There's also this one item I still don't understand, though it does come with a special effect tied to it. Overall, I think this outfit is kinda weird. It definitely has some cute pieces, but realistically, they will probably just clog up my wardrobe and collect dust, but that's just my case. Now, moving on to the 4-star set, Lost Ballad, which is a gorgeous, stylish, gothic-inspired outfit. The dress itself is interesting. I really love the corset section with the crisscross lacing, but I've never been a fan of skirts that are short in the front and long in the back. This one looks bell-shaped, decorated with multiple flowers and beads. But forget the dress because we have a jacket. Yes, it does have extra details like flowers and bows on the sleeves, which I could live without, but overall, this piece is absolutely worth the attention. Let me also show you a screenshot from the light chase where you can see additional items like a choker, hidden earrings, a hidden ring, and then back to the set image, we also get cute socks and platform ankle boots with lacing. In my opinion, the jacket alone already makes this set a win. And oh wow, why did it suddenly get so hot in here? I'm not so sure, but I have a feeling it might be caused by Shawn and his Trial of Bond SSR card. They are absolutely crazy for giving him a nipple piercing, but you know what? I'll take it. I never really cared much about Shawn before, but he looks insanely good here. And this is the evolved version of the card, and once again, he's topless. He and the main character are flying through the sky, just having fun. Moving on to Decom, we have this jaw-dropping dress, the quartz key, interesting but kind of plastic-looking wings, Firefly Dream, and funny horse floating item, Sunrise Steed. Spend any amount item is Bunny Potential Hat, really cute looking. Again, keep in mind, we won't get this any soon probably. And most of the time, right at this moment, I talk about upcoming sets and events we can expect in the future, but today is a little bit different because we are getting a new permanent light cheese. Unlike the Tiger 6-star, this one should be coming to the global server most likely in February or in March. And before we dive into the outfits themselves, I want to start by showing you the story trailer for the main 6-star sets. So yes, we are getting a new permanent banner called Luster. Keep in mind that this banner will use new tickets, meaning the ones we currently get from the guild won't be usable here. I think these new tickets should be added to guild rewards too, and as usual, the game will likely give us 20 tickets to celebrate the launch of a new gacha. But anyway, let's get into the sets, and we are gonna start with the first 6-star Dune Treasure. This set is inspired by the genie from 1001 Night, capturing both the immense power of the spirit and the cruelty of being confined to a lamp. The dress features deep red velvet paired with rich gold fabric, with shimmering sand effects surrounding it. I absolutely love the upper part of the dress, the exposed shoulders and arms paired with flowing fabric that drapes elegantly from the shoulders down to the wrist. The skirt is also breathtaking. It falls from a white golden waistband and features a high slit that reveals more gold fabric underneath, creating the illusion the sand is pouring out of the dress itself. Throughout the set, we see many golden elements, chains, rings, bracelets, and necklace, all symbolizing the restraints of the genie. The lamp handheld, absolutely gorgeous, and the shackles are a really nice addition as well. I know we already have shackles in the game from limited gacha, but it's always refreshing to get something that is not so overly typical. The necklace is really cool too, a thick golden choker with multiple chains and beads beneath it. And what really catches my eye is the key hanging from the necklace, a very symbolic detail in this context. Then we have large earrings and symmetrical bracelets on both arms. I really love the hair in this set. It strongly reminds me of the hairstyle from the 6-star Dragon set, but this one is like the upgraded version. Gorgeous bangs, the high ponytail, and the hair goes all the way down to her thighs, which is just so cool. We also have a massive crown, along with a forehead accessory featuring a large crystal decorated with symmetrical chains and smaller crystals attached to it. Honestly, what can I say? I love traditional accessories, I love the dress, and I love the idea behind this outfit. Overall, this is a very strong set in my opinion. But there's another 6-star and it's called Faded Memory. This set is inspired by deep sea creatures and focuses on their elegance and agility. And honestly, I see it. She really looks like a mysterious deep sea being with gill-like details on her belly and seaweed-like elements wrapping around her body and a skirt that resembles a massive tail. To me, she looks like she swam out of the ocean just to gaze at the moon and enjoy its glow. But the previous set had over 10 promo images, while this one has like 4 of them, which kind of makes it obvious who the favorite child is here. On top of that, 2 of those images use colors that do not complement the set at all. It looks terrible in this oversaturated blue. But I guess at least this way we can see the jellyfish-like earrings and the top part of the dress. And I'm sorry to say it, but I think the lace-like cutouts on her neck are so ugly, and honestly the whole area here looks so messy to me. I don't know. It's probably too early to judge anyway, but that's just my first impression. But I love the shells-looking chest part and the shape of the dress, and especially the skirt at the bottom. Also pay attention to her legs. They are elegantly wrapped by the skirt, yet there are layers of thin chiffon fabric on the sides. And that is what makes it look like she's a mermaid or a siren. The hair is awkwardly chopped at the front and is much longer at the back, plus it's braided. The hair accessory goes along with the braided part. And I am not yet so sure about the hat. Yes, the inspiration from the underwater plants is really clear, but I am not convinced it actually looks good. The heels, however, are genuinely beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of the shiny material, but the design fits the theme perfectly. I can see fish gill details both at the front and at the back. And as expected, there are plenty of beads and crystal details. From certain angles in the video, we also can see a back tattoo, which I actually really like. For now, it's kind of hard to judge this set based on one video and 4 photos, so we'll have to be patient and wait until the light chase comes to global or at least to the Chinese servers so players can see it properly and share their opinions. That wraps it up for the 6 stars, and we still have more to talk about. So let's move on to the 5-star outfits from the Luster Permanent banner. And the first one is called Oracle's Path. And oh my, this one is actually mind-blowing. First of all, the pipe. It honestly makes me miss my wife. The Void Opera handheld that I never got, but this is a fantastic alternative. According to the description, this set draws inspiration from elements of the mysterious Yi ethnic culture, and they did an excellent job. As we can see, the main element of the set is the dragon. He is on the hair accessory, on the dress, the handheld, and most likely on the tights and the shoes. The hairstyle itself is quite complex. Straight bangs, short face framing strands of hair, 2 thin symmetrical braids, and extremely long hair at the back. The main part is the pair of buns, which looks stunning when paired with the golden hair accessory. I genuinely love this one. Now let's move on to another 5-star set, Color Erosion. And this time we are in casual territory. This set comes with separate top and bottom. I'm not so happy to see another tiny top like that, but to be fair, it does fit the vibe, so that's okay. The skirt is quite complex but stylish. I actually think it looks really good. On the left thigh, we can see torn tights, paired with long black socks and bold, chunky boots with spikes. We also have asymmetrical gloves, definitely strange, but strange in a good way here. The handheld is a spray paint can. I think we need more crazy handhelds like this because they are perfect for inspiring creative outfits, so why not? As for the hair, I love it. The messy bangs are great, and it looks like there are multiple braids of different lengths, with one of them being extra long, probably reaching all the way down to her knees. I don't know about you, but I really love this set. Next up is another 5-star set, Wayward Heart, and I have to admit, it looks a bit empty to me. But we do get a jacket. Always happy to see new pieces added to the code category. Unfortunately, this one isn't really my favorite. It looks like she took a bath in flour and there are feathers scattered all over it. The dress itself is pretty underwhelming, nothing too exciting, just a simple double-layered skirt and that's all. However, I do love the bag. It looks like the edgy twin sister of the more romantic heart-shaped bag we have from Wonderbox. The hairstyle is interesting. The game seems to be pushing forehead braids lately, which feels a bit random, but okay, I guess. What truly caught my attention though is the shoe area. From what I can tell, there's a separate anklet item and I am hyped about it. It doesn't seem to be attached to the shoes, and I'm praying that it's actually like that. The leg warmers alone make the set worth pulling for me. The last 5-star set in the Luster permanent banner is Yearly Prayer. And this one is an adorable traditional Chinese-inspired outfit. She's basically a little winter bunny. You can spot bunny motifs on the dress, which features stars and snowflakes, on the lantern handheld, and even in the hair accessory, which is shaped like bunny ears. There's a lot of fur, pom-poms, and bead detailing here, and of course, I'm most excited about the code. Overall, it's a charming and cozy set. Of course, we are also getting new allies. First up is a new SSR for Larry, Echoes in the Snow. It's a gorgeous, joyful, traditional style card, and I'm especially excited to see him wearing the Antelope Honor Code. In the evolved version, both Larry and the main character used Antelope Honor Set, which looks amazing. And the second SSR of the Luster permanent banner is Roy, Plunging Order. This one is a more casual card, with Roy begging the main character for more kisses and cuddles. And in the evolved version, they are drying their hair together. It's a little weird, but somehow it feels very real, intimate, and sweet. Of course, a new permanent light chase means new Decom coins, and this is the outfit we'll be able to get with them. It's called Mortal Joy, and according to the short description, it's inspired by the God of Fortune. For now, that's all I have to say about the new permanent light chase. We will have to wait for the weekend announcements to find out whether this new permanent banner is coming soon or not. The Malaysian server is getting it on February 16, which honestly makes me a bit worried that global might be pushed back to March. But as always, we just have to be patient. Now let's move on to the sets and events that will be available for Chinese servers. First up is the 4-star set Modern Heart. I liked it until I realized the pants are literally denim shorts layered over denim pants. What a strange choice, honestly. Next is the 5-star set Mist and Rain. Personally, I really love the shape of the dress and the veil. It's quite elegant, so why not? After that, we have another 4-star set, Little Thoughts, which is simple yet very fashionable. From a limited time event, Chinese players can also obtain the 5-star accessory Swaying Blossom, along with other goodies like an avatar and a cute effect. Then there is the breezy greeting event. All players have to do is find the New Year's Eve guest at Beach Square. Another event is Chav Battle, which also gives players a new scene. This one is especially interesting. It's an endless corridor with a chessboard, floor, and ceiling and chess pieces. Chinese players simply need to read some kind of a story to receive various generous rewards. To celebrate another year of Life Makeover, the game is gifting Chinese players 20 tickets for the new permanent banner. And on top of that, they are also getting a delicious-looking handheld called Honeyberry, along with various pieces of home furniture. And seems like other servers are getting spoiled because they have a free event called Geometry Wonder, in a collaboration with the game Monument Valley. I got curious and played it a bit myself, It's a puzzle game where you guide the silent Princess Ida through surreal landscapes of impossible geometry and hidden paths. You complete levels by rotating and sliding parts of the world to get to the exit. The game is completely silent but really rich visually, and because of that, it reminds me of another game without a single word. It's called Hyper Light Drifter. Absolutely different genre from Monument Valley, but even if it was 8 years since I played it, I still think about it till this day, and especially about its soundtrack. But anyway, back to the collab. Chinese players get the outfit of the silent princess with a conical hat that I need. And I'm gonna be so sad if we never get this collab. Along with the outfit, players will be able to get furniture 100% accurate to the game. Of course, new nails. The Joyous Gold nail set is being added to Super Rebates, and the 5-star Thawing Roar nail set is part of the paid Spring of Tiger nail pack. Just look at that shape, it's absolutely perfect for fantasy and horror looks. Malaysian servers are getting new reruns, and this time it's a double 5-star banner Prismatic Fantasy, and surprisingly, a 6-star Light Chase Landscape Fox. I hope we get Sindri Wow set or Clockwork Tune Gacha, but we find out on the weekend. 4-time Eka sets, the Malaysian server is getting the Antinomy and Scale Walls. I doubt we'll get those, and my guess is that Global will receive Winter Tea and Silver Chant sets, though nothing is confirmed yet. There are also a few interesting updates to in-game features, and some of them focus on nails. Chinese players are getting a new original nail toggle in the nail interface, allowing them to switch between their original nails and their current nail outfit. And another exciting update is the ability to use nail showcase poses on the home panel, which is honestly really good. And now for the most unexpected and probably the most exciting update. They finally reworked Fashion Diary. This is one of the most useful features in the game, as it lets you save every detail of your outfit and use it later. Seems like the interface has been updated, and they've added a search bar for specific fashion items, which makes it even more powerful. On top of that, they've announced that we'll be able to save other players' fashion diary entries, similar to how we can save Vanna posts. There are also updated portraits for the male leads in the story. And surprisingly, we already received this update, so nothing crazy here. I watched the Saturday livestream and people in chat were constantly asking about open world, but there was no update on it at all. I am not sure if that's a good sign or a bad one, but hopefully they're just staying quiet about it for now. How do you like the new permanent banner, and how do you feel about Lunar Year Tiger 6-star? Are you more in love to pull for the tiger, or Tipsy Luan is more like your preference? I am sorry this video took me longer than usual because I was kinda skinned alive at work, but it is what it is. I also wanna say that sadly, I did not pull on Snow Date like I wanted, so this video was sacrificed, and we're probably gonna meet again when I pull on Everlasting Glory. So for now, thank you very much for spending this time with me, and we meet again really, really soon. Bye bye!